8 out of 10 people don't know what encephalitis is, and we need to change that.
Encephalitis, brain inflammation, is being linked more and more to cases of COVID-19 patients of all ages.
Encephalitis has a high death rate. Unfortunately, in many of those who survive the condition, they're left with an injury to the brain.
New research looks at brain mapping of COVID patients and found the neurological symptoms aren't caused by the coronavirus directly invading the brain per se, but instead it's part of a set of bodily reactions from COVID-related inflammation.
You get the really, really bad pneumonia because you're getting so much inflammation in your lungs. The same thing happens in the brain.
There's still some unknowns, where exactly in the brain COVID-related inflammation happens, but one thing that is known, what symptoms look like.
So it can be, mild disorientation, problems with word finding, all the way up to being comatose, in the most serious forms.
Another big unknown, exactly how many COVID patients are impacted by encephalitis. One San Francisco expert who specializes in neurology and infectious diseases told me it's a minority. Patients are often treated with anti-inflammatory or antiviral drugs, and experts say encephalitis is easy to spot with clinical tests like MRI and spinal taps.
COVID patients, because they have so many other problems, they don't get spinal taps like right away. It might be like 2 weeks into their hospitalization.
Experts are calling for more awareness in testing, but those tests aren't cheap and often not a priority when a COVID patient is hospitalized.
If you actually don't recognize it quickly, that can cause a lot of damage and cause cognitive impairment, among other things, and even death.
Lindsay Thies, Newsy, San Francisco.